welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Elomo, and welcome to today's vlog. And family members, today is a Saturday. Finally, rain has given us breathing space in Limbe. For the past 1 week straight, it has been seriously raining. Couldn't do anything. So today is errand Saturday. I have a couple of things to do in town. What's happening here? Oh, I think there's an occasion here. Too much music. Let me finish the intro here. So I'm leaving the house now to go to town. I have a couple of things to do. I'm going to stop at the bank to finish up some transactions there. From there, I'm going to go to a medicine shop to buy supplements. Family members, I'm struggling to gain a little bit of weight, just like a tiny bit of weight. I'm struggling to put on weight, and I can tell you for free that gaining weight is far difficult than losing weight. Please, nobody should come for me. If you're on this table, leave it down in the comment section. But gaining weight is so difficult. I actually need supplements and vitamins to help me eat, because I know my problem. The problem why I'm not gaining weight how I'm supposed to is because I don't feed well, I don't eat well. Me and food, I don't know who is fighting who, but now I've taken upon myself to like intentionally feed well, so I'm on supplements and appetizers to help me eat. So yeah, anyways, having said anything, let's go along. You're going to see everything I come up to. Half mile. Uy, sorry. Yes. So fam, you're going to drive through Limbe with me today in this video. I'm just going to take you through Limbe with me as I go along to all the places I have to go to. So I'm leaving. This is Statistic area. This is where the cartel they call Statistic area, and this fence on your left starting with white, I feel like this is wasted land, because all through inside there is nothing inside there. It's just plain bush. This was supposed to be the new trade fair area prior to the crisis and all that stuff. I mean, even long before the crisis, that was supposed to be the new trade fair area. I think trade fair happened there just twice. They wanted to remove trade fair from community fee and send it here, but that plan didn't work out. The land is wasting, and it just aches me every time I pass there. So this is coming from that area. You're going to have Hospital Junction, Bota Hospital Junction. This is what they call Bota Hospital Junction. And the weather was making like it wanted to do something rainy, but thankfully it didn't rain. When you go down towards Bota Hospital Junction, on your left you have medicine shop. This is where people want outdoor weddings, occasions. They rent that area. This area on your left, it's a lawn, a beautiful lawn. You can have your decor, design it to whatever taste you want. Moving forward, you have Limbe City Council. This is Limbe City Council, Limbe 1 City Council. Post office is directly by it, and you have Befunde building. If you're a Limbe person, I mean, these names should sound familiar. You should know Befunde building, Limbe City Council, post office. You just know they are around the same area. Now, moving forward, you have gardens. Family members, I'm a proud gardens child. I grew up in gardens, and looking at gardens now, I'm so proud of myself to tell people I grew up in this quartier, because before they used to think garden children, in short, the notion was that garden children are very rough, they're ghetto. Well, in short, we were suffer children, but God has smiled on us now. Look at the gardens that people were laughing at. Buildings have come up. It's a whole commercial area everywhere. It's at least looking decent as compared to 15 years ago when we were there. I'm just so happy that gardens has really developed like that. Like, I can say that is my quartier. Moving forward from gardens, you're going towards half mile. This is a Saturday evening, and normally half mile is always basketballs, as in there is always some kind of something happening here. People are always fighting to move. Like, everybody's just so busy. People are always moving, like bikes here. you need to have one small degree of madness to be able to pull through in this half-mile junction and go to where you're going to on time, because people are always insulting each other. It's either the bike man is insulting you, why have you hit my tire? The taxi man is insulting you for stopping at the wrong place. Like, there is always one commotion happening there, and when you live there, you're just like, okay. Going now forward, this is going to Limbe market, and I had to stop at some point here to continue the journey on foot. Afternoon, cash out. 65. MTN. Thank you. So my next stop after doing the mobile money was to go to the bank, and the bank is not too far from where I did the mobile money. So I just had to move a little bit, just a tiny bit, to get to the bank. And I wanted to show you guys this particular street food on my left, this pork place. I could not really take it for you guys to see, but this particular pork place, yeah, this one, I've heard so much about it in Limbe, but I've not really tasted it. If you have tasted it in Limbe, please leave a comment down below. I don't know, I've never just thought of tasting this bread. I think I'm going to do a street food video. Yes, come to think of it, I've never done a Limbe street food video. Elomo, how can you not think of that? That are just giving me an idea. I'm going to do a street food video, and definitely I'm going to review that pork area. So moving on to the ATM, I decided to use the ATM because I was not just in the mood to go and enter there for any queue or any of that stuff. So I decided to use the card and just go multiple times till I collect what I wanted to collect. And family members, please, there is this notion that people who count money from the ATM machine have trust issues. Please, who has heard of that, or who is on that table? Are you the kind of person that when the money comes out from the ATM machine, you will still count it to be sure that they have not cheated you? Or you're the kind of person that once the money comes out from the machine, you just take it and you believe them, and you know that the machine cannot make a mistake, they cannot cheat you, you just take the money without counting and go with it? Please, which one do you belong? Please leave it down in the comment section. Let's know ourselves. Somehow, each time money comes out from the ATM machine, and my natural instincts would be like, count it, or just be like, no, Elomo, your trust issues have not gotten to this level. You have not gotten to this level, just take that money and go. But I will definitely count it in the house, but in there I just take the money and go. Like, I don't have that kind of trust issues. But I don't know, sometimes it's funny, me myself, I'm doing it, I'm laughing. So leave it down in the comment section. Let's know which one you belong to, if you're the one who really trusts like that, or you know that people make mistakes. So moving forward from the bank, I was done from the bank, and the next stop I had to go to was to go and get the appetizers and vitamins I told you guys at the medicine shop. Now the medicine shop is not far from where I was, it's still in half mile. I could legit just move. I paid the bike 100 francs to get there, but on this particular day, please, I'm trying to gain calories. I'm not yet to be losing calories, to be trekking and be strolling. So I just decided to pay a bike and just go to where I was going to quietly and maintain the calories I'm trying to gather. This particular medicine store, it is called Bertrand store. If you have lived in Limbe, you should know this store. This store is like older than many of us, because this guy has existed for more than 15 to 20 years selling medicine. Family members, he has built houses selling medicine. This medicine you're seeing, he is so popular in Limbe. His place is always full and busy. Like, if you're coming here and you're in a hurry, just know that you're not actually hurrying, because you must meet population here. You must be patient and wait for your turn. I mean, this guy has been doing this business for the longest time now, and his drugs are so cheap compared to pharmacy, and they work so well. I think that's his secret, because people go to the hospitals, bring their hospital books, like you can see here on the table. This is a hospital book on the table. They bring the hospital books and they buy the drugs here. So this guy is making so much money, family members. He is making money. At 2.5 now.
Yeah, 2.5.
Is today is Saturday. Now why not get for go chop some more nice things for Saturday?
Non, ça c'est plus difficile. Problème, faut pas créer moi.
So by the time I was done from Bertrand store, the next step was to go to Congelcam and get fresh fish. Family members, to my greatest dismay, Congelcam is not too far from Bertrand store. What I could see was broken, and I was asking myself, broken how in Congelcam building? I could not understand. I asked the bike man, and he told me, oh, Congelcam had locked there for like 3 months ago. Since 3 months ago, and I'm like, have I been in this limbe, or I'm a stranger in this limbe? Is it just that we don't eat fresh fish in the house, or what? I just could not understand, and I took a bike, decided to go to the Congelcam directly opposite the old market, because that's where I'm familiar with. The last time I went to this Congelcam in Half Mile was like last year November, when I went to buy fish, fresh fish for my sister's wedding, cartons of them. And since then, if there is any opportunity to buy any fresh fish, I always go to this one opposite the old market. And so this is where I was going to, and I just decided to pull over before getting to the old market, because this particular building, Elomo, I've been saying I would come and visit this place because I really wanted to know what it is. It's a new spot that just opened in Limbe, so I really do not know what's inside. It looks like a restaurant. It looks nice, as in the first floor down is something happening nice there. But you know, when you just need company to take you somewhere, it's not like on this particular day I stopped. I wanted to go and enter, but again, I just wanted company that we could discuss with. I could discuss with and talk with and laugh with, and I'm just like, you know what, let me just keep this for another day and just go to where I'm going to. The Kingdom Hall of Jehovah Witness Church is just by it, and I just told myself, you know what, I'm going to definitely come back and do a review of that particular place, because that building has been entering my eyes for the longest time now. Every time I'm coming to the market, I see it, and I'm just keep forgetting to visit the place. Now, in front of it, not so far from it, you have New Town Palace. The N is missing and the W in the town is missing, but it is our country. We understand and we know that it is New Town Palace written there, and you have it clearly spelled out correctly here. New Town Palace Hotel. That is the entrance to the hotel, and downstairs they have their provision store. It's kind of like a big boutique. Moving forward to where I was going to, Congelcam. These are my guys in front of in front here. They are fixing fish for people. If you buy fish and you just don't have the time and other stuff to go home and fix and cut, you pay these guys some money and they fix the fish for you and cut it for you depending on the amount of fish you bought. So yeah, this is me now climbing the stairs to enter, and I just knew in my head that I was gonna have a smooth ride of, you know, entering, buying fish, and like nobody told me what I was going to face inside there. As in, I never experienced it. I did not even see it coming. Entering Congelcam, I don't know, everything was just so strange to me. The kind of fish I was seeing there, like, what is this? Like, I just could not understand. Now, family members, I don't know if it's been long, if it's because it's been long I actually entered any fish place to buy fish, because anytime I want to buy fish, it's either I'm buying Morocco to make pies, or I don't buy fresh fish at all. My dad usually buys fresh fish from down beach for the house. So he buys kuta in bulk, like 30k, 40k, and we put in the fridge, and that's what we eat subsequently. But on this particular day, the kuta fish he bought was finished, so I just wanted to get some to cook for the next day. But on getting to this Congelcam, family members, what is this that I'm seeing? I had to keep looking at the fish and look at what is written on top on the board, like to make sure that what I'm seeing is corresponding to what they are writing on top of those their boards, because I just could not understand the kind of species of fishes that were available on this day. Maybe it was just this day, truth be told, maybe it was just this day that their fishes were like crazy. I mean, maybe it was just this day, because the last time I entered this particular Congelcam to get fish, their fish made sense, but on this day, what is this? And You know, when you enter a cold store and you get the smell of, oh, this fish is almost getting bad. I don't know, that was the smell I was getting. Like, if you buy the fish and take home, immediately it defrosts, it's going to get bad. Like, you realize that you bought fish that was really bad. So I was just so skeptical about buying fish from here, because I was just seeing the whole thing like, this fish is almost getting bad. I mean, they were not looking, I don't know how to explain. Please, if you know this feeling I'm talking about, please leave it down in the comment section. I just don't know how to explain it, or maybe it's because I'm used to us eating fresh fish directly from down beach, but I don't think that should be the case, because I buy Morocco when I want to make pie. But again, on this particular day, I just cannot lie. I kept looking at the names of the fish and looking at the fish to see if the two actually correspond, because what I was seeing, Nana, Congelcam on this day, I was just like, there's something happening to this business. Coupled with the fact that they shut down their branch at Half Mile, that branch was always so populated, and they shut it down. And I'm coming here, I'm seeing this. What is happening? What is happening? Mr. Congelcam, please, can you come and tell us what is happening here? We don't understand. You're the sole provider of fish in Cameroon, so please, you're the one who has the license to import and export fresh fish in Cameroon. Please come and explain to us what is really happening here. So I got dissatisfied in this section, because the Congelcam is divided. The one opposite Old Market is divided into two sections. I don't know why they divided it. Maybe to reduce population. I don't know. I just cannot tell why they divided it. But they divided it, and they usually have both species of fishes in both sections. Do you understand? Maybe it was just for to reduce population or to make it easier, but I don't know. I got dissatisfied. I left the first section and I moved over to the other section just to see if maybe they have what the other section did not have. Let me just have in my head that, okay, at least as I searched both sections and did not find what I was looking for, so I went to this other section and it was still almost the same thing, but at least look at their mushroom. The mushroom of the other section and this one, can you tell the difference of the mushroom? But anyways, the section here, I just went through their various species of fishes that they have, the varieties that they have, and it almost looks the same thing, except for a few that were different as in different species, and their sizes were different. So I was just like, you know what, at all naim bad. That is how they say it in pidgin. Like, half bread is better than none. Instead of going round and round and round and round and complaining, let me just get something from here, because it's apparent that if I do not get fish from here, that will be all. That will be all. And I have made up my mind. As in, my tomorrow's menu was supposed to be fish. You know, when women can relate to this, when you have already gone through that mental load of searching what the family is going to eat the next day, and you get to the market and you're disappointed, and you still have to rethink about what they are going to eat. Family members, I was not just about to do that. Like, that mental load of rethinking what could be eaten the next day because I couldn't find fish, I was not about to go through that kind of mental stress. So I was just like, you know what, I must get fish from here. I must make a decision and get fish from here. And this particular fish, family members, please come and let's talk. See, I just have a lot to talk about this Congelcam story. What is this? What is this, family members? I saw the fish. I was looking at it like, which one is this? It is light. I don't know if this is what they call snake fish. Snake fish. It's light. It's family members. I was truly disappointed at Congelcam this day. As in, Limbe, this is not what we are known for. People should stop falling our hands. This is not what we are known for. Last time I was here, they did so much better than this. Whatever is happening to this business, please, you guys should rectify it immediately and come back on track. Because what? And it was not only me who was complaining, family members. If I was the only one, I would have known that, okay, it is me who has a problem. But apparently all other women inside there were complaining as well. Both sections, the first section I went there was worst. The women there were complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. So I decided to come and check this other section, and I still met same complaints from different people. All the women there kept on complaining, and I felt sorry for the people who do this bunny fish business, because they were complaining of how normally carton of fish has increased, the price has increased. I mean, everything is increasing in Cameroon, that's no news, but paying so much money for a carton, you usually pay less, and just for you to open it and you don't see any fish that makes sense there, customers don't understand. It's a whole struggle for you, the businesswoman, to maneuver and make profit from it. So I felt their pain there, and I'm just like, you know what, all of us are suffering from this. All business owners are suffering from it, not just you fish people. Even me, I'm suffering from the inflation and everything, but I could really feel their pain, because you cannot come and price one bunny fish and somebody will tell you that for this small thing I should give you how much. Never. But I just made my choice, and that was it. This is how they pay for the fish here. They weigh it, you put it in this bowl, they weigh it and give you the price, and then they write a paper, they put it inside your basket with the fish and send it to the cashier. That's how they pay for fish here. You weigh it, and when they send it over to the cashier now takes the paper that was written, where the price is written, inside the basket. This is the basket in front of the cashier. He removes the paper from inside, he reads the price, and you pay for the fish to him. Now if it did not come with a plastic, you have to buy a plastic. Now that fish costed 1.8. Just those two small things that we are not even seeing costed me 1.8, and I had to buy a plastic 50 francs. So my change was 1.5. I gave him 2,000 francs and my change was 1.5. Family members, you cannot understand what we are suffering in this country with the inflation and all that stuff. And in this place, nobody has your time. Oh, any man for himself, go for you, or any Hausa man with a K too. Everybody's struggling. Like, nobody's here to help you. If those guys are not fixing your fish for you, they will not even help you. They will just leave you to struggle yourself there and be like, because nobody really sent you. So you just have to do your things, carry your fish in your rapon, and just go quietly, because nobody really sent you. Nobody has your time. Family members, things are getting so expensive in this country, sir. I cannot even lie. That's Things are really getting expensive. Anyways, I left Congelcam. This is the two section I was telling you about. This is the first section here. This is the first section where I entered and I was dissatisfied, and I moved over to this second section here, this door. This is where I finally got the fish, and I decided to go to my customer's place to get granite sweet. I usually get stuff from this woman. She was not there on this day, and on this day her granddaughter was there. This child knows money, family members. Look at this kid. Oh, my child will be smart like this. Look at this kid. You cannot cheat her. She knows money, and she knows how to check real notes from counterfeits, family members. Anyways, this woman makes amazing granite sweet, coconut sweet, peanut, all that stuff. We usually buy from here when people want to travel out of the country, or just for home consumption. Ha, voice overs. Anyways, I moved over to Costa Bakery. They do shawarma in front of Costa Bakery. I entered and have been craving for mocha for the longest time now. I mean, I'm not a cake person. I don't really like cakes, but mocha is the only cake that Elomo can eat, can even crave for. So today I was in town and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just enter and get this thing over and done with. So I got into Costa Bakery and got mocha just to satisfy that craving. And this is the only place that I can really trust their mocha. I've eaten mocha from Faku Bakery, but it did not give what it should give. This Costa Bakery on, I don't know, it just gives what it should give in mocha. Like, there is one feeling, I don't know if it's because I know how it is supposed to taste, or I know the texture I'm expecting from mocha, but there is, they know they work. They know they work for mocha. Anyways, I left there after getting the mocha and went over to my humble abode, and that was the end of my town adventure. I just went immediately. I got home. That was the first thing I did, dive into that mocha. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video with me. I'm going to see you on my next one. Unfailingly, please make sure you subscribe. Bye.